Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing this game called Deadside. It just released, I believe, the 14th, so yes, pretty recently. It's a new survival game that has a lot of interesting aspects to it, and I will have some timestamps in the description to each part of the video. Now, I don't go too in depth, but it is just my first couple hours playing the game, and it will show you what you will experience. So just like every survival game, you spawn with basically nothing. In this, you spawn with a knife and a lighter. Now, I want to show you guys here the respawn system. So here you can respawn randomly, or you can respawn to the closest part of your death, which is the button that says at location, but it takes reputation points. And when you hit the sprint button, which is shift, there's a bit of momentum you have to gain until you fully sprint. Here's my first experience with scavs, or NPCs in this game. Call them scavs from Escape from Tarkov. I don't know if you guys have played that game, but it's basically that's what they are. So basically they can be a little brain dead at times, but they have some decent aim when they want to. It can be a bit random sometimes, but as you can see, this one isn't very smart. It's just running straight at me. They tend to do that, but the one thing about it is that they love to run in groups. As you guys can see, a group of about three or four of them run up on me. And right when they're in front of me, for some reason, they can't hit me or things like that. But as I run away, of course, he hits me like 3 times, they get down to 16 health. This is another encounter I have with scavs. Obviously, I killed the first one before I started recording. He's twisted like a pretzel. But in this one, I get killed by them because there's just one scav. Maybe it's a player. Maybe I confuse myself. But there's just one scav that moves more advanced than the other ones. Again, I could be wrong, and it could have been a player this whole time, and I thought it was a scav. But he clapped me with the shotgun in the face. It's this one right here. See, as you can see, he kind of like hops up like on the stairs and things like that, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? See, you see here how he kills me and stuff, but he runs away down the stairs, which makes me think that it was a scav. I don't know. I'm lost. This is my first look at a military camp. I just found it just wandering around. I don't think it's marked on the map. If it is, it might be a little like square, but there's no like name for it or anything. It's just there. And I thought it was just an interesting little camp. I don't do too much in here, don't do too much exploring, because there's actually a military NPC that kills me. Now, I get into a fight with him, but he wins. He wins pretty easily. I think he one-shots me, even though I am at 61 health. Whatever weapon he's using, it does quite a bit of damage. Another military area I found, the barracks, and see, I get in a bit of a pickle here. All I have is a knife. I just wanted to explore just to see how it was. And there's also this one part where you can see the NPC kind of aimbot through the wall, which I think is pretty interesting. So here I hop the fence, I go inside, try and get myself into a room, because I know the NPCs aren't very smart at peeking corners and things like that. So I thought maybe I can get in a room, get in his face, knife him up a little bit. But yeah, this happens. Look at this dude locking onto my head already. I see you, bro. Yeah, so through the wall, he's aiming at me, and then he aims away, aims back. It's interesting. He's playing tough game. I'm gonna try this. That's bad. Now here I'm going to be going into the safe zone. So at the safe zone there are traders there. With that you can trade them things for reputation points, trade them things for some money. There's a general merchant and a weapons merchant there. Storage. Now here, as you can see, the general merchant has a lot of tools, has some lighters, has some bandages, food, things like that. Now everything is pretty expensive, so it will be a bit till you can buy things freely. Now we're gonna make our way to the weapons merchant. Like I said, the weapons merchant has armor, some clothes, oh, and backpacks as well. I forgot to say that. And as you can see, helmets, gloves. Now here's the ammo, the grenades. Now here's a clip of me in a different safe zone looking at the weapons, because for some reason in the initial safe zone I did not do that. But as you can see, they are quite expensive, and I believe these are all the guns in the game, but for sure they're gonna add a lot more. Now here's where I take my gear to my first mission. I heard doing these things solo can be very difficult. I attempted it here, and as it was my first time, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how many people were protecting it, if there were snipers in the towers, which I believe there are, and the military NPCs of course have automatic weapons, unlike the ones that are roaming around the map. And as you can hear those shots in the distance, that is a sniper actually in one of the towers hitting me, or attempting to hit me at least. Now you guys are probably wondering, so what happens when you finish these missions? Now inside that building there is a crate, and that crate has high-end gear, high-end weapons, armor, maybe some backpacks, things like that. And even if you don't need the gear, you can sell it at the safe zone and buy whatever you want, which is the reason I wanted to complete the mission, and also just get a good look at the mission for you guys. but sadly it doesn't go too well. Right here I go up the stairs and boom. Alright guys, that will be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. It means a lot, and I'll try and post more content on this game if you guys are up for it.